I obviously had made a headline for my talk to the audience at the B2B Marketing Expo and B2C Marketing Expo. So I thought about age, demographic, what they like, what they dislike, and very much what their pains and desires are. And obviously, by the hands up, the future doesn't concern very many too much, but the dislike is video. So there's some pain in video making and using video on social media platforms, and the desire to do it better and using it to millennials. So I named my talk to my audience, and this is the first point that you need to think about when you're making video. That is that you need to consider who you want to see the video and who they are. What do they want? What you like does not matter. What matters is your audience. So audience always comes first, products comes last. Now, who are these scary millennials? Actually, not that scary at all. Many of my friends are millennials. It's the first generation that's grown up with technology everywhere around them. They have just become the biggest consumer group and the biggest workforce. And they're reaching their prime spending years. This is when they're buying houses, they're buying cars, they're buying sofas, they're buying jewelry, they're buying interiors. They are looking at everything from wallpaper to shoes and everything, and you have to consider them when you do your marketing. It's also the most diverse generation that has been around. Before, it was very easy to market to an age group, but millennials are very proud of themselves and they're being authentic and being true to themselves. So you have hip hoppers, you have emos, you have students, you have lecturers, and so you can't think about the demographic anymore. You actually have to think about them in segments. You have to divide them up. As the millennials are on smartphones in Africa, Asia, the Middle East, in Europe, in America, literally everywhere. There's people on smartphones ready to view your content, watch videos you make, and they want you to engage with them. But you need to think about who you want to engage with and that is right for them. They get very nervous when they don't have internet connection, millennials apparently. It's not nice. They want to have good signal. They want to be able to go on the internet, and they also expect customer service 24/7. Just 20 years ago, it was quite normal to just not call customer service after 5 o'clock because it would be closed. Now we call customer service at 9 o'clock in the evening, at 10 o'clock in the evening, because we expect to get an answer. If not, we tweet it and expect a tweet back to any brand, even big brands like Adidas. I have a very unfortunate, this very similar number to the TFL helpline. So I get calls even at 11 o'clock at night for people telling me they lost their Oyster card. And I every day have to explain that, sorry, this is a private house and we're about to go to bed, but I'm sure you'll find the Oyster card tomorrow. So that proves that people are expecting customer service 24/7. They're also sharing culture. If they like something, if they agree with something, they will share it with their friends. They believe that their interest is important to their friends. Their peers are very important to them. So them sharing the right content and the right video is important to them, because then they get seen by their peers to have the right interest, to have the right knowledge, and that they have educated themselves on the right subject. And as I said, they want it to be authentic. They want it to be true. They don't want to be played with. And I'm going to talk about an example later with Justin Bieber, and we'll come back to that in a bit. Loyalty comes hard, but when it comes properly. They're not going to buy the car their parents had just because their parents had a car. But if they get the feel that their brand, that car brand, represents them and communicates with them correctly, they will buy it. And when they have the loyalty, they will also promote it. So they can become your promoters if you communicate in the right way with millennials.